Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? What an incredible experience here in Sri Lanka. Driving down the road in our tuk-tuk and you get to see amazing wildlife like this. Alright, we're in a bit of a jam. Once again, the Google Maps has failed us and taken us down a road that is not actually a road. Go, 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 rev, rev, rev! How stunning is that? That there is the 9-arch bridge. We are reunited with Benny.
Benny. We have just jumped in a TukTuk Benny and we are on the road to Ella. Oh my gosh, check this out.
Hi.
Traffic in Sri Lanka.
Talk about wanting to see something special.
Yeah. But we do have something special. Well, we're praying that our luck will happen today for this.
Before we get to Ella, we just need to give Benny some love. So we just filled her up some fuel, topped her up, replaced the dust cap, and we got some more air in the tire. So now, hopefully, fingers crossed, we are good to go and we can make it all the way to Ella with no problems whatsoever.
Good. We're ready to go.
Ready to rock and roll.
So we have just got onto B35 and this is the famous road where you see elephants that just roam around freely. So we're really hoping that we do get to see some elephants along here. Obviously do the right thing, keep our distance, but it would be absolutely incredible if we do get to see them. It's a very long stretch of road, so we're just praying we see one.
Okay, so we're driving along the infamous B35 highway here in Sri Lanka, heading to Ella, and this is a place where it is notorious to find elephants on the road. And look at that, we've just got one. He started over there and he's walked his way here, so I reckon if we stay here long enough, he's gonna walk straight past us, but we're causing a little bit of a traffic jam. So maybe we might pull over to the side and see what happens. All right, guys, I'm gonna do my best to give you guys a bit of a view of this guy. I think it's a male. Just gonna go nice and slow. I'm gonna keep the engine running, but have a look at this guy. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? What an incredible experience here in Sri Lanka. Driving down the road in our tuk-tuk and you get to see amazing wildlife like this. What you've just got to remember is these are wild elephants, so do give them their space, but it is really, really special.
I cannot believe that we actually got to see an elephant on the B35 road. Chances were going to be pretty slim, I felt, and this guy pops out just as we're exiting like the barriers, the area where the national park is. Over the moon. It was such an incredible moment. This is like a massive highlight, something that I really wanted to happen, and I manifested that so hard and it came true, and I got the photo that I wanted, so I'm so grateful and over the moon today.
We've switched up drivers, and Cjae's probably got the hardest part because it's all bloody uphill. And I don't know if you guys know, but these tuk-tuks are not the most powerful things on the road. So we're deciding whether or not to stay in second or third, but either way, it's the tuk-tuk's getting an absolute workout, but she's doing great. Cjae, I mean, not the tuk-tuk. How you going there, darling?
Revving the shit out of Benny. I have no choice. I change gears, I gotta stall. No! See distraction. I can't talk and drive.
We'll let you know when we get there. So we're heading to our accommodation and we're actually in Ravana, and the reason I'm looking up is because there's so many monkeys Got to keep my eye on these little creatures. But check this out. There's a massive waterfall here. How bloody cool. Isn't that epic? But these monkeys look absolutely grumpy as, so if you come in here, I'll watch out for them for sure, but happy. And the waterfall is decent size too. You can actually see it from a fair way away coming in towards Ella as well, so look really cool. And you can stop here and there's like a shop here and stuff and souvenirs and whatnot. But I think we're still probably about 10 minutes away. There's a monkey in a tuk-tuk. Very unique. Cjae's just gone to have a look now, but I have to go back into the tuk-tuk because I don't trust these monkeys, man. They're everywhere and they're inside the tuk-tuks. Oh, that one's just gone in the bin. Picked out some corn, see you later. But I don't really feel safe in this area with all these monkeys. Nice little baby monkey up there. So many monkeys, it's absolutely unreal. Right, on the move now. It seems like a real popular destination actually. Lots and lots of people there, lots of locals mainly. But I think people will just come through on the way to Ella. We're not too far away from our accommodation, so I'll show you when we get there. Okay, so we had some actually bit of trouble finding this place, and they sent us their actual coordinates, and we still couldn't find it. So the owner sent the wife down to come and get us, like to show us the way in her scooter. And it is so far away from their actual coordinates. It is up the bloody mountain. No way that was their actual coordinates. There's no signs. You're like, how are you meant to find this place? Anyway, we're finding it, and Cjae's driving on a bloody footpath with the tuk-tuk and doing an amazing job. So, man, I don't know where she's gone. I assume that she goes straight.
But I think what's happened is where we stopped is the coordinates go directly down the mountain, the hill. So I think we're just going directly up.
Here it is.
Sense. So yeah, I think we were directly down there. So I think that's why it makes sense.
We made it! We made it! Hello, puppy. Oh, hi. Hi.
Hey, puppy dog. Oh, you're gorgeous.
Okay, we made it.
What if your walls could tell a story? Not just any story, but yours. Every place you've been, every memory you've made, all in one beautiful place. Introducing the handcrafted wooden world map by Enjoy the Wood, where timeless craftsmanship meets the spirit of wanderlust. Each map is carefully made with precision, quality, and a deep love for travel. It's more than just a map, it's a visual journey of your life's adventures. Mark the places you've explored, plan the destinations still on your bucket list, or simply take a moment to admire the beauty of the world from the comfort of your favorite room. And the best part, assembling it is part of the experience. It's hands-on, calming, and incredibly rewarding. You'll watch your world come to life piece by piece. And once you've visited a country, place a flag pin to mark the moment forever. It's a small detail with a big meaning, a proud reminder of where you've been. You can choose from multiple sizes, rich color options, and customizable add-ons to make it truly yours. This isn't just a wall decor, it's your story. A celebration of your journey, a conversation starter, and an experience you'll love every time you look up.
Okay, we are in, and what a lovely little place this is. The room is quite basic, but you know, as for a homestay, it's actually really decent. It's actually a very clean bathroom, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
It's actually a really clean bathroom. Cjae's just sorting out her bag because we're about to head out. But look at the scenery, like look at all these tall palm trees. Excellent view of the mountain range here. We're actually only here for one night. We kind of booked this last minute. Tomorrow night we're staying in a very special location, so make sure to stay tuned for that. But right now though, we are gonna go get back in that tuk-tuk and head to a place called Rainbow Cafe. It's only 2 kilometers down the road, but it's too far to walk. It says it's gonna be over a half-an-hour walk, so it's gonna get dark here real quick. So we'll jump in the tuk-tuk, head over there, grab some dinner, we'll come back, basically head to bed, and then tomorrow I'm probably gonna head out early and head to that accommodation and try to settle in. So, but already, like, biggest thing here, the biggest change is the climate and the temperature, and
it's a lot cooler here. Like, if it gets cooler, we'll probably have to put a jumper on, to be honest.
the landscape, the temperature and the landscape is two very, very massive, like, things you instantly notice that are different as soon as you start heading inland in Sri Lanka. But I'm all here for it. It's a nice change.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's a real nice change. All right, want to get some dinner? It's tight no matter where you are.
One thing in Sri Lanka, parking is tight no matter where you are. But I did park in a dodgy place. Rev. Rev the shit. Success! We have arrived in Ella.
I think this is Ella. Sure,
Yeah,
Ella.
this is the town, like the town of Ella. We're just outside.
It looks fantastic.
Yeah, it's cute.
It looks absolutely great. But it's definitely Ella because there's a lot of foreigners.
There's so many foreigners here, but
But what we're eating is Cafe Rainbow.
keen, we haven't eaten today, so let's go.
A few moments later.
Food has arrived. What'd you get? Sweet and sour
Sweet
bowl.
and sour chicken and rice.
Nice. And I got a tuna quesadilla. So this is ours for tonight. Is it good?
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ours for tonight, and then tomorrow morning we are off to a very, very cool accommodation. So like I said, make sure you stay tuned for that. But we will see you tomorrow. Good morning. Just waking up here in our first night stay here in Ella, and waking up to views like this. Can't be mad at that. And then we literally just crawl out of bed from in there, and this is on the table. How stunning. I'm actually really getting used to these Sri Lankan breakfasts. These are like a sweet pancake. I'm pretty sure they're filled with coconut. They might be. I hope so. There's like an egg omelette. These, do you remember what these are called, darling?
Roti.
Roti. It's like coconut rotis.
It's made from
Coconut flour. No, coconut rice flour. Yeah. Coconut sambal, which is really cool. And then dal. And of course curry. So really looking forward to eating this breakfast. And today we have a very special accommodation that we're heading to today, so cannot wait to show you guys that. But first, breakfast, coffee, wake up, and then hit the road. Okay, we have checked out of our beautiful homestay here in Ravana Ella, and now we're on the way to
we're actually going to go on the hunt for train tracks. So we want to get some cool footage of like us walking on the train tracks. Hopefully it's surrounded by palm trees.
safely, of course.
Can't ask for anything less. We have some time to kill, so I think this is the perfect time to go do this.
Yeah, we'll go explore Ella and see if we can find a spot.
Yeah.
A few moments later.
All right, we're in a bit of a jam. Once again, the Google Maps has failed us and taken us down a road that is not actually a road. So what we're going to do now is we need to go back up. Problem with that is that the TukTuk brakes were failing on the way down because it's so steep all the way up there. Cass has said, I'm going to give it a crack. So I'm not going in there, and she'd give it a go. So we'll see how this turns out. You came off the path a little bit there, darling.
I know, it jumped. I'm scared about this part.
You're gonna have to just send it. Just send it. Let the clutch out and go. Go. Rev. How was that?
It's a bit crazy. I told you I could do it though.
There's a path made for a reason, darling. You gotta stay on the path.
It jumped off. That was hectic.
Oh my gosh. Thought we got past the hard part, but we've actually got stuck on this hill. So CJ's gonna have to go a real high rev and just ride the clutch out. All right, so we failed in our attempts and this lovely local has gone, I'll get it up there for you guys. We have an audience. Here we go. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay, we're up the hill.
Oh, let's not go down any more roads like that,
Okay,
babe.
all right, bye.
Rev it so it doesn't stop.
Okay. Okay, we've driven around for the past 2 hours trying to find these train tracks to get a photo of, and it has been basically a failure.
Why it's taken so long is because we're not just going to the 9-arch bridge. We're just trying to find different locations around Ella that have train tracks.
Yeah.
Next to a road, but here it's so mountain rangy. We don't know the place well enough to know.
All the train tracks run through the mountains, like down into the valley, and the roads are up higher. So it's impossible from our knowledge of this place to find a place like that. So
not impossible, we're yet to find.
what we've stopped at is the view. So it's a viewpoint of Ella, and you can see an epic view, which is absolutely fantastic. This is not Ella town, but you know, Ella town is further that way. But it's really cool place to stop and have a great photo. We took some really fun photos just before, so if you're not following us on Instagram, go ahead and do so. Here is our Instagram handle, and go and check us out. But right now though, I think we're going to make our way to the accommodation and we will see you there. Okay guys, we have arrived at our accommodation. Let me show you. Cannot wait to show you these views come through. How stunning is that? That there is the 9-arch bridge.
How lucky. What a view.
We are staying in Hideout Ella, and I will leave a link in the description of exactly the booking that we made to get those stunning views. This is where we're sleeping and we get to wake up into that. There's a little netting area that you can chill out and watch the train go past. From my memory, the train crosses that bridge 6 times a day. So you're gonna have plenty of opportunity to see that epic and that famous sight. But babe, what do you think?
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked that we are staying here. Good morning, and good morning from this view. We are currently just enjoying some breakfast.
Hello guys. This is milk rice, coconut sambal, dal, some spicy chicken, and some fruit. And
Sambal is in there.
Is here, this part. And we've already devoured the drinks, but I'm gonna put up some drone footage. Bam! There. That was the view that we woke up to this morning. Absolutely incredibly lucky to be staying at Hideout Ella and getting to experience the train like that. If you guys want to stay here, again, I will leave a link in the description of where we stayed and the room that we booked.
I don't recommend staying here longer than one night though. It's definitely just like a one night sort of stay. It looks gorgeous, photos, videos look absolutely stunning. Like, you cannot deny that. But the facilities are it's been used. Let's just say it's been very worn and very well used. So you probably wouldn't be comfortable here for a week. Oh, and also the roof, they have like bamboo sticks up on the roof. And bugs like to get into there, and we've had so many little bugs fall out onto our bed, spiders, bits of like bark and stuff. And we also had, we think, a lizard shit that come down onto, I saw it fall, it fell down onto the pillow and onto the bed, and it was just like this big sludgy shit. So that's also what you're living with. It's just a friendly reminder, if you do get a tuk-tuk, make sure that you don't leave any personal belongings inside it at all. Nothing at all, because we've just woken up and come out to our tuk-tuk, and like each night we put the rain flaps down, 1 in case it rains, 2 animals don't get in, and 3, you know, creates a little bit more safety around the tuk-tuk. I mean, doesn't mean anything though, because we've come out here and like someone has gone in and opened up the flaps and had a look through it, probably to see if we did leave any belongings in there. But just a little reminder that it does say tuktukrental.com on the side, tourist highlight right there, so you know, there's probably a couple locals seeing if they can snag anything handy. It's a bit shitty, but it is what it is.
All right guys, we have arrived at our next accommodation here in Ella, and it is called Fairview Cottage. Come and have a look at this before we unpack our bags. Have a look at the room. It's a basic room, however, it's extremely well kept and extremely clean. Come and look at the bathroom, and it's all a modern bathroom, and it's extremely clean, which is amazing. We're going to base ourselves here for the next 6 nights, and we are going to get some work done. So we're so far behind because there's so much to explore here in Sri Lanka. And we are absolutely loving our time so far. Don't get me wrong, we're still going to be doing a lot of things here in Ella. We've got a traditional Sri Lankan breakfast coming each morning here, so I can't wait to show you what that looks like. And yeah guys, this is us for the next 6 nights. We are going to show you a different side on how to catch the 9-arch bridge train. But a really nice way to explore the train and walk down to Demodora and catch the train to Ella. Man, does it take some planning to get here. Seriously.